This is a fact. This is a fact, but it's trolling also. This is a fact. You know, it's elite about Bron's half court scoring.
Here we go.
That nigga look at the ball 3-pointer.
No, but
that's a fact. That's a fact, but it's trolling, is it not?
I mean, that bitch
cold, bro. Don't get me wrong, nigga. Ron cold. I never think he'd a goat. But if I'm being real, look. If I'm being honest, bro. I never think LeBron the goat.
Look, you were laughing.
As far as an elite half-court scorer with a bunch of role players on the team, and you being that elite number one player, LeBron is not that elite shot creator, bro. I'm sorry.
No, he's not. I don't know why.
Like literally, this nigga shot like 20-something% on jumpers in 2015. This nigga shooting the most jumpers on the team and not hitting shit.
And you want me to call this nigga an elite half-court shot creator? Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga takes more jumpers than most people on the team, and then fucking misses them. And you want me to call him an elite shot creator?
Can I get the mic?
So Kobe never had bad games.
Go ahead, YM.
Mike ain't never had bad games.
All right, can I get the mic one time?
Games. Kobe never had bad games. Steph ain't never had bad shoe games.
Nigga,
I can't get the mic.
Hold on. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hold on.
You just compare Michael Jordan shooting.
Mike and Kobe had bad games. Hold on. What Michael mean, bro?
Golden the one that started this shit from what I'm hearing.
So hold on, wait. Who said that?
No, I'm talking about the Bron shit.
No, I'm talking about who said that Mike have a bad game or Kobe have a bad game.
Golden.
So yes, every player has a bad game.
I was about to say
hold on.
You just said he shot 20% at 15.
Hold on. I was asking you a question.
For the whole entire series.
There's a difference between there's a difference between a bad game and a bad fucking series, bro. Series, 7 games, 7 chances, bro.
Difference between the whole defense
all that, bro.
Against you don't have 2 of your best players. It's a difference when you got to shoot all the shots.
It's a difference. Hold on.
That's how Jordan was his whole career.
Hold on. There's a difference when you've been in the league 4 years and all you have to do is play basketball and you have no jumper, bro.
So is he elite in any other?
Hold on. One mic on me.
No, I won't finish, but go ahead.
Hey, Speed, let me ask you something, Speed. You watched a lot of ball. Is LeBron an elite half-court shot creator, Speed?
No.
Why y'all? How the fuck he's averaged 27 points for 20 years?
How the fuck he's not a elite shot creator?
If he not?
Can I get the mic?
The same way Giannis
elite shot creator, bro.
One mic, bruh.
Asking permission the whole time, gang.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, I keep talking to everybody, keep cutting across me.
Nah, fuck that nigga Wyatt. No, I'm trying to calm down.
B-ball.
Don't get in your feelings. Calm down.
B-ball, you're not an analyst. You're not an analyst, bro. Nigga, listen. But listen.
I am too.
B-ball. No. Because I want to bring this up to B-ball for a second. Right? The reason why we brought this up, it's either going to be one way or another, right? This is what I'm trying to say. It's either if you are allowing Khris Middleton to say, right, if you're allowing people to say that Khris Middleton is a elite shot creator in the finals, we have to add Jalen Williams. If you're not going to add him, I'm not going to add Jalen Williams. But I'm saying it's either one or the other. You can't do that. You feel me?
Can I ask you why? Can I ask you why?
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 Because they both shot created for their teams in elite ways in the finals.
Yeah, but who did it? But who did it better?
But that doesn't matter. We're talking about elite. So
it's not about who did it better. It's not. Hold on. Well, it's not about who did it better. What the fucking thing is about? We just throwing elite under certain names that niggas should not be.
Exactly. What I'm trying to say.
I should have said this. No, this is all we got to do. All we have to do is go look at their that from 10 to 16 feet out. That's all you gotta do.
Which I did.
So here's my thing, right?
You counted in the paint. You counted in the paint.
I know.
10 to 16 feet. I'm talking about
one mic. You can't really do that. One mic real quick, bro. You can't really do that. You gotta go off. You gotta go off. You gotta go
exactly. I was about to say the same shit. You gotta go off the film, off of what we talking about.
Yes, if you watch Khris Middleton versus with Jalen Williams in the finals, both of their finals years. You can't come on, you can't say, if we don't add Jalen Williams, you can't add Khris Middleton. That's cabby. If anybody deserves that, if anybody deserves, no, I'm disagreeing with you. I'm saying you can't say that because if you watch the eye test, Khris Middleton, what he did was better than what Jalen Williams did in the finals.
No, wait. When it comes to wait, real quick. Y'all use the word shot create, bro.
Thank you.
Word, bro. That's when it comes.
That's
to
the key word. Thank you.
Watch that shit.
That's why I said niggas in certain names. Nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
When we're looking at, because we're looking at just the finals, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when we're looking at just the finals. When we go out the eye test, my nigga, if we go pull up Jordan Poole in 22, my nigga, you're gonna see him shot creating. Don't matter if it's half court or fucking transition. That's the fucking fact.
Bro, Jordan Poole came off the bench. Jordan Poole
It's a fact.
One mic.
So what's Khris Middleton?
Because some people IQ and watching film is not very high.
No. So what? No, MJ, explain me this. What is Khris Middleton shot creating?
I was talking to you. No, I was talking to you. I was talking to Fade.
No, but you talking about this IQ shit. You clearly trying to point the finger at me when you talking about this IQ shit and all the other shit.
I was talking to Fade. I was talking to you.
But you obviously talking about me. You obviously talking about me. You talking about no one else.
Bro, carry on,
so B-Ball, talk to me, B-Ball.
I was talking to Fade.
B-Ball, one mic, bro.
Don't talk to me, bro. Don't talk to me.
Roger. So explain to me in the finals that they won, Khris Middleton. What is Khris Middleton's shot creating? What's elite about his shot creating in the half court?
What's elite about his shot, bro? Did you watch the finals?
Explain. Oh my gosh!
You know what?
Now this nigga said, "Did you watch the finals?"
This is the point I was trying to make.
One mic on me.
Answer back.
Let me speak. B-Ball's talking to me. Let me speak, bro. Let me speak, bro. B-Ball, first, did you watch the finals?
Everyone watched that finals, my nigga.
Don't say everyone because not everyone did.
All right, so none of us watched the finals with Giannis against the. All right,
So you watched the finals. In what world was Khris Middleton not elite shot creating, putting the team on his back when they needed him? When Giannis was hurt and they needed a guy to step up, he did it and he won. While Drew Holiday was a shell of himself, Bobby Portis, Connaughton, Grayson. I don't even think. Well, no, Grayson. Yeah, Grayson.
We're talking about Khris. Middleton. Explains Khris Middleton's shot creating.
Anything, Khris Middleton was.
Explain his shot creating. His shot creating was getting to the mid range and shooting the three. Correct.
He got to the elbow every time. That's his shot. He gets to the elbow. That's a knockdown mid range shot every time, and it might be an N1 shoot.
Apart from Jalen, who gets his buckets from going to the rim. That's what I'm defining the whole entire time.
But here's the thing. Khris Middleton, I just said it. Khris Middleton did this while nobody else couldn't. The Thunder had multiple guys on the floor who could shoot efficiently. Multiple guys. Khris Middleton, when they say we gotta stop Khris Middleton today. We know Giannis isn't shooting.
But we're talking about one person. We're not talking about the team.
That's why you're being disingenuous.
That's context, bro.
That's why it's being disingenuous. But that's why it's being disingenuous because
that's context.
Oh my God, that's why it's being disingenuous. Because for the fact being that they needed more help on the Milwaukee side because Giannis was hurt. They needed another shot creator. They needed someone to step up. That's your reasoning for a person.
That's called being elite.
No, Jalen was also elite. That is being elite.
So listen.
That's not
the shots the shots he had to do. His favorite shot was the elbow shot. He would get to the elbow. Bro, if you look at all of his game winners, all of his clutch shots, that's his favorite spot. He got to the elbow and they couldn't stop it. They could not stop it. Jalen Williams averaged 24 a game. Yes, he did. But guess who also averaged 26? Guess who else? Guess what their bench was averaging all playoffs. So yeah, it's easy for somebody it's more easier for somebody to get off when they have to try to stop four other guys.
How? But listen, if you're averaging
what?
That makes no sense.
One mic real quick. This what I could say.
Let me say something quick.
Hold on real quick, bro. This what I could say about Middleton, right? Middleton, I can say I remember the Boston series. He did come through in a couple clutch moments. As far
We're
as
talking about the finals, though, Fade. We're talking about the finals.
No, but hold on, though. Wait. Before that final shit started, we was talking about the totality of career too. As far as
totality of career, then Jalen Williams is better.
I mean, yeah.
Conversation is the final. Now,
But
Yeah,
let
the
me
whole
ask you
conversation
something.
was
wait, hold on
Let me
though.
ask you
The
something.
original point was elite, nigga, at one skill set, and that is shot creating, bro. Let's not move from that. Fuck what they do overall. Let's do what they do
shot
in the
creating,
arsenal.
exactly. And Jalen Williams is up there with Chris Middleton. So
No, he's not.
this is gonna be
Yeah,
Chris
one
I
of
Middleton
said that
finished.
from the jump. They the same niggas. So why
exactly.
the
Thank you,
fuck
Faith.
are
No.
we debating
Thank
these
you,
niggas,
Faith.
bro?
Thank you, Faith. Faith. My
They
whole
averaged the
argument,
same amount of
No.
points, but
Faith.
then they did the same shit in a playoff run to a championship.
My argument was
Doesn't
very
even matter.
simple. My argument was very simple. If we're gonna add one, we add both. If we're not gonna add one, we don't add none of them. You know what I mean? So either we're adding Chris Middleton to an elite shot creation in that finals, cool. Jalen Williams was doing the same thing. If we're not doing that, then both of them are out. It's very fucking simple in my head.
Right.
No,
I agree.
Very
because
simple in my
one
head.
creates his own. No, because one. No, because
I don't
one is
agree
a
with
shot.
that.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Okay. I'm gonna use an example. It's the same thing with Joel Embiid and Giannis. One creates his own shot from the mid-range post-ups. This, that, and third. One creates his own shot from getting down fucking hill. I'm talking about the shot creator. When I say shot creator, we all know I'm talking about Joel and fucking Embiid. Jalen Williams gets his buckets from going downhill, getting to the Baja, this, that, and third. Chris Middleton gets his shit in the mid-range and the three-point. So no, Jalen Williams is not on that level of Chris Middleton as an elite shot
But
creator.
he got a bag though, but I can't say that. Both of them niggas got a bag.
No, Faye, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does. He's cold,
No,
but
both
on the
of them
terms of
niggas do.
shot creating, being that number one option offensively, like if Shea was to go down, them niggas was not doing shit because that was their elite offensive engine. J-Dub is not filling that gap. Giannis went down. Chris Middleton filled that shit up. That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Hold on, I'm talking about in the half court setting though.
And listen,
No, in a half court setting, Chris Middleton got that shit over Jalen Williams. But we all watched the final. Did y'all watch
But hold on though. That's kind of what in the half court setting you have to involve shot creating, brother.
yo, Fed.
That's off the bat. That's not even no form of fashion, bro.
But he's not elite though. Defenses are not game planning for J-Dub shot creation like they would be for
Yes,
Chris
they
Middleton.
are.
Or
Hey, hold on, listen.
Yo,
So you heard me bring up Jordan Poole, right?
yeah.
Now I'm gonna admit this: he didn't average as much as Chris Middleton and J-Dub. I will admit that, but we include efficiency as part of elite and shot creating, right?
Yes.
You can say that. Yeah.
In 2022 in the finals, or that whole playoffs run included, that nigga had elite efficiency, my nigga. It was damn near 50, 40,
It wasn't
90.
that elite half court score. That's what I should have said because I knew I should have said this from the start. I should have said elite half court score, but actually that's what I said. I said elite half court shot creator / score. That's what I should at the consistent level. That's what I should have fucking said. I knew I should have.
It don't even matter if it's half
Hey,
court.
can I bring up a point real quick?
Still a half court set. You still gotta create a shot in a half court set.
Thank you.
But go ahead.
Wait.
But that need elite level
Can I
though.
bring up a point? Can I bring up a point? Correct, right? Because everybody keeps saying this shit about Chris Middleton. Yo, Chris Middleton shot 4 to 6, 10 to 16 feet, right? So 10 to 15, he shot 4 to 6 shots of those a game in that finals. As in,
Okay.
a Jaden Williams who shot 4 to 5. What the fuck is the difference, my nigga? What are we doing right now, cuz?
These the same niggas, bro. They
What the fuck are
literally
we
like
doing,
mirrors.
cuz?
They
One
looking at
just
each
shot
other.
better.
And then at this point, this is where the film fucking comes in. Because what I saw from J-Dub and Chris Middleton is not the same thing. This is where the film fucking comes in at. This is where the film comes in at. Now on to the next topic. Now on to the next
Even if
topic.
we watch it,
Rachel seems to think
Jay,
LeBron is
Jay,
an elite shot
There's
creator.
a
No,
difference.
he is not.
I am.
Wait, Jay, no.
I said good.
No, but here's the difference, though, MJ. No, but MJ, here's the difference, though, right? Because if we're watching film and they're taking the shots, right, from 10 to 16 feet, right? That is considered mid-range, right? All right, so 10 to 16 feet. Even if we're watching the game and he shoots game 1, 6 goddamn feet, right? He's 6. He shoots nigga 6 shots from there, and another nigga shoots 5 shots from there. We're watching the game. We're watching the game, and they're both doing the same exact thing. They're shooting the ball in the same area, and they're shooting it, the same type of efficiency, and they're shooting it the same amount of times. No matter how much film, no matter how much
Hold on, Jay. He's talking
no
to me,
matter
bro.
how
Hold on
much
1 minute.
film I watch, it's gonna show the same thing. It's gonna show Khris Middleton elbow shot. It's gonna show Jaden Williams elbow shot the same amount of times. So I don't know what we're trying to do with that. So I don't know.
But however, can you tell me who were the good players on the Thunder at that time?
It was Jaden Williams, Shea, Chet, Isaiah Harden. Isaiah Harden wasn't a good player. Alex Caruso had a few games. Alex Caruso had a few
Big
games.
screamy.
Hold on, Jay. Okay, now on the Bucks, tell me who's equivalent to Chet and all the other players you name on the Thunder. Who are the players that were equivalent to those players?
Well, Brook Lopez and him kind of were the same player doing the same exact thing.
Kind of, sort of. That's not the same.
They were doing the same exact thing. They were doing the same exact thing. They rebound, block shots, and shoot the ball. That's exactly what they do.
Brook Lopez did not rebound. He wasn't a good rebounder.
Wait a minute. So, in my mind, doing this for a very long time, that also comes to play when you have players who can show off. In my mind, watching OKC play, they had more offensive power than the Bucks.
Yes.
So in my mind, and I could be wrong, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Khris Middleton shots way heavier and he had to carry more of offensive load than J-Dub, only because you have other players that you have to also play defense on and be aware of, whether they was in the scouting report, on the playbook, whatever. When you get on that floor, you have to make adjustments. So I'm asking, who was Chet? Who was Hartenstein? Who was all these other players on the Bucks that could contribute and was a threat if Khris Middleton didn't do what he did?
And MJ, he did it without Giannis. Point blank, period.
No, I don't, Roger. I didn't need no ad lib. I just asked a question.
I'm just
maybe I was wrong.
I don't think that's equivalent, though. I really don't see the equivalency in that.
It is, bro, because when you have more players out there that can do more, somebody's going.
But you're still outdoing those players.
I'm not discrediting what Jay out there on offense. Your defense is stretched thin, bro. I've done this in real life.
I've done it in real life too. I hooped before too. But if I have other players who can score buckets, right? If I have other players,
I just didn't hoop, bro. I coached this shit every.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But I'm saying, if you have more players who can score buckets, right? But I'm still getting mine regardless. I'm getting in the same efficiency. I'm getting at the same efficiency. I'm averaging the same amount of points. Like I don't get that.
You're not hearing what she's saying, bro.
But on a defensive side, bro, it makes the defense not pay attention to just one or two players. You have to pay attention to every single person.
Yes.
And the Thunder, they had to pay attention to more than just two players. That was Giannis and Middleton. On the Thunder, they had to pay attention to three or four players. There's a difference, bro.
I understand that, but if we're gonna use that difference, I'm gonna use this difference. Then I'm gonna use how J-Dub had to guard the number one person, right? The number one offensive person he had to guard, while Khris Middleton didn't have to do that because he had a Drew Holiday who's already lacking on offense, whose main priority then has to be defense. So that means Drew Holiday is guarding your best player. Right? So that means Khris Middleton gets more opportunity.
Hold on, not your best player. Your best one or two. Let's not say the best player. Let's be honest now.
But time out. If your one or two are the best players, which is the one and two, because everybody else is not the best player. Because the only other player who if we're going off positions, the player who he had to guard is their third option. Their third option was Mikal Bridges.
No, it wasn't. That's a lie. I watched it. That's cap.
That's cap. That's cap. Bro. Come on, bro.
So, bro. I'll tell you this. Let's compare that Suns team to the Tyrese Halliburton no showcases team. Because guess what? Tyrese Halliburton wasn't even a scorer. They didn't have a scorer. The best scorer was Pascal Siakam. So let's keep it real.
And he's guarding Pascal Siakam because he's a forward.
Who's guarding Pascal Siakam?
So what are we doing?
They do not guard no Pascal Siakam. What are you talking about?
Your ass.
Listen, Fade.
No.
I'm going to put this film on, Fade.
Khris Middleton had to guard.
You tell me if this is elite or
Drew
not.
Holiday guarded the best guard, bro.
Khris Middleton had to guard Devin Booker.
But listen. Your best guards are your best players. So I'm trying to point out.
Not all the time, bro.
But during this series, it was. That's what I'm saying.
No, it was not.
What are you talking about? So in the Suns, so Chris Paul and Devin Booker were not the best players on that team? What are we doing? What are we
Yes,
doing?
they were. And guess who had to guard
What are we doing?
Devin
What are we
Booker?
doing?
Chris Middleton.
He was
Chris Middleton had to guard Devin Booker. What are you talking about?
Not guarding.
Yes, he was.
What are we doing? On certain plays,
Bro.
I can say the same thing. I can say the same thing about fucking J-Dub and Pascal Siakam. He guarded certain plays.
He did
So
not
what are we
guard
doing?
Pascal Siakam.
You're
bro.
lying if you're telling.
What are you watching?
Do you want to
bro?
bet money? Do you want to bet money? I can bring out the fucking
Bro.
film right now. Do you want to
did
bet money?
not-
I can bring out the film.
Yo, Fade.
I don't know what we're doing right now because now we're just lying.
Bro, he did not guard
I'm
Pascal Siakam.
gonna put this film up.
All I
Fade.
was saying was that it makes a
And you
difference when
tell-
you got
and
3
you
to
tell
4
me if this
different
elite
players
or
on
not,
offense versus 2 or 3 players on offense. It makes your defense
pull it up.
stretch. It makes you play different players, bro. That's
Which
all I
I-
was bringing out.
Which I agreed with, but I'm saying on the opposite end, which I pointed out, I said the point guard and shooting guard are your best players. Are they not the
chill
best
out on the
players on
throw,
the
Fade.
Suns?
Chill on the
Hey,
throw.
hold on.
No, but
I
not
just
through
want-
every
Are they
single
the best
series,
players?
bro.
Wait, can you answer that question, MJ? Because I answered your question.
All right.
Are they not your best players on that series? Is your point guard
Not
and
through every single series, bro.
Yes,
Nah,
they
I'm gonna skip
were.
that. I'm gonna skip that.
Literally.
That's not half court. That's not half court.
This nigga just lied. He said Jalen Williams shot 30-something, 40-something% on jumpers in the 2025 final. But when I go up and look at
It's
pull the stats,
2022, Fade.
no, hold on. Hey, hold on. B-ball.
Somebody needs a B-ball guy.
Fade. Put me on big screen, bro. This nigga just lied for no reason. Hey, B-ball, hold on. Put me on there.
He said he looked like
I'm
Russell.
not watching
did
what
not
B-Ball
lie.
got up here because he talking about something that we not talking about, bro.
Not B-ball. Fade. Put me up on big screamy.
Creating
Please,
shots
big
right
screamy.
there.
We not watching none that B-Ball got up here, bro.
But no, y'all putting these. If y'all gonna put certain niggas
At what
under
point did
elite,
Jalen
then
Williams-
you
at
might
what
as well
point
put
did-
this nigga
at
under
what-
elite
at what
in
point when
2022.
Jalen-
That's not
at what-
elite. What he just did right there.
Hold on, B-ball. At what point did J-Dub shoot 30-something, 40-something%? This is his shit, but this is his shit for the entire fucking playoffs. So at what point did this nigga shoot 30-something on jumpers? Stop fucking lying. This nigga shot 15. Like, what the fuck? This nigga just lied.
Yo, Fade, you see what's going on, Fade? Fade, he's doing it. He's shooting the ball and getting to the rim. Fade.
I had seen that last play.
Bro,
We watched the series already, bro. There's no need to watch highlights.
No, I'm just saying, if y'all gonna put certain niggas under elite, then we could
Bro,
do that.
the
Stop.
word elite, I'm
Just
starting
stop,
to
bro.
realize elite means something different to everybody. And I thought it meant the same thing to everybody.
Nah,
I'm learning on this
elite don't
panel.
have-
It means
elite don't
different.
have no different
Cockroach.
meanings.
It do, Cockroach. So listen to all these different meanings, bro.
Nah,
I thought I
niggas is
meant in my
wrong.
49 years of knowing
Not
basketball.
crazy, bro. I say they just be
I'm
going
just saying,
Jordan Poole is
Cockroach, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Jordan Poole is elite, bro.
stop, bro.
In
In what world?
2022, he was
not.
an elite shot. So all right. So how are we gonna say these other niggas was elite
Cockroach,
shot creating?
Cockroach,
But
let
if
me
we
ask you
pull
a
up their,
question, bro.
if
Was
we pull
Jordan
up their
Poole elite,
film,
bro?
if we pull up their film like the finals on how we do, if we
What was
compare
the average?
Jordan Poole
What
compared
was
to
the
theirs,
average?
what's
What
gonna
was
be
the average?
Jordan Poole elite.
It was
Elite.
elite then. He
all right?
was
So
good,
efficiency don't
not
matter then,
elite.
huh? Efficiency don't matter then, huh? But we call
How is
SGA
somebody
elite.
Not,
Efficiency
not
though,
for
huh?
Listen,
one
how is-
year, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
But
He
we're
came off the
talking
bench.
about 1 year.
We're talking about somebody who came off the bench as elite. That makes zero sense.
We're talking about 1 year. What are we
That makes
talking?
Hold on, one mic. Cause I want y'all to see what elite is. So y'all can get this elite shit out y'all skull, please, bro.
Bro, this is my last time, bro. I can't. It's making my heart hurt. It's making my head hurt. I can't with this word elite, bro. Elite means one thing, bro. Elite means only one thing, bro.
Y'all gotta stop with throwing that shit around. Like that's just supposed to be a random.
That's
word.
what I'm saying.
It's a difference
Thank
between
you,
good and
Cockroach.
elite.
That's what I'm saying,
No,
bro.
that's why I put the meaning up here.
Right.
So-
Yeah, I know. I feel you, Fade. That's what I'm saying. They throwing that shit around like it ain't a difference between good and elite. You can be good at something, don't mean you elite, my nigga.
Thank you, Cockroach. Thank you.
Good. And mind you, weren't we up Fade? Were we not all talking about 1 years in the final, the year that they won the finals? Were we not talking about just 1 year? Niggas kept talking about 1 year.
Originally.
So, like, what are niggas talking about?
I'm talking about the difference between being good and
listen,
being elite. It's a difference.
I'm just saying, Kakarot, I asked this question earlier to Fade and others. I said, do we consider efficiency in the field goal percentage in the totality as being elite, and them niggas said yes. Did y'all not?
I didn't say
You
yes.
did not watch. No, hold on. You did not watch the 2022 NBA Finals and say Jordan Poole is an elite half court scorer. You did not watch that
Nigga,
shit.
how you gonna tell me what I watched?
Stop fucking lying. You
How
know
you gonna
didn't
tell me
consider-
what I watched?
So
No,
you're
he's
saying Jordan
he's
Poole. So
saying
when I
when
say
you were
so,
watching it, you weren't saying that. That's what he
Yeah.
said.
you was not
Oh,
saying
my
that.
God.
You know
and you
was
wasn't
not
saying the same shit about Khris Middleton either, nigga.
Nigga,
Yes, I was.
Yes, I was.
Neither was
Wait,
was
are we
you, nigga.
arguing
Not all of
that
us on this
Khris
bitch are saying the
Middleton
same
is
shit
elite?
about Khris Middleton. Yes, that's what they're saying.
That finals?
Neither one of them niggas was elite.
That's where this shit all
That's
started.
crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. I don't know what y'all be watching, bro, but that's crazy.
I don't know what y'all be trying to consider elite.
Bruh.
You be talking to
How
too
is
many
somebody-
casuals, Fade.
Them niggas was saying in 21 when they won the finals, Kakarot, that he was elite shot creator.
No, without
Elite is
no.
In the half court. In the
That's
half
not-
court.
Bro, like y'all gotta stop. Like,
In the
so
half court.
just do it like comparatively.
No, bro.
Not Wemby. Giannis was elite. Was he on his level? No. So he wasn't elite. He could have been good, right? Very good, but he
You
wasn't
also have to
elite.
divide. You also have to divide it up. Giannis through the first 3 quarters of whatever you want to talk about.
Okay,
was
fine.
super elite.
Well, okay, fine.
In the
Well,
fourth quarter, Khris Middleton was great, bro. He was a
Why can't
closer
two
for
players
that
be elite?
team.
Kakarot, why can't two players be elite? Why is that?
No,
They
bro,
can,
I
but that's
just
not
broke
what
it down
happened.
for
That's
y'all.
not what happened. I'm not going to just give it to him.
That is what happened.
This the reason why I'm not calling him elite. Because in fourth quarter, they are not going to Jalen Williams to close out a fucking game and get Khris
They
Middleton.
went to Khris Middleton though.
Kakarot, bro. Kakarot, come on, dude. Like this, bro. Whenever they needed a shot, bro. He had most of the weight on him, bro. They knew he was getting the ball. When they needed a shot, he was hitting it, bro. He was doing it consistently throughout the whole playoffs. He did it in the finals.
Wasn't
That's
saying this
elite,
shit,
bro.
They was not.
There's a difference, though.
They haven't. I know you guys have seen
Jalen
this.
Williams, bro. They was
And I know
not
you
giving
have seen
Jalen
this.
Williams, bro. They was
And I
not
know you
giving the
guys-
ball to J-Dub to close out games, bro. Stop
And I
that.
know,
Hold on. First off,
and I know, and Kakarot, I know you saw
One
this.
mic.
right?
Hold on, one mic.
So
Y'all
Kakarot-
ask Kakarot. Hold on, y'all ask him a
that's what
question.
I'm
Let
saying. Y'all can't
Kakarot
ask me
finish,
something
bro.
and not let me respond.
Hold on, I'm still asking you a
Let
question.
him answer. Hold on, but let him answer the first
Hold
question.
up. I wasn't finished. Let me finish asking the question.
But can you
Jay,
answer
the
one
first
question at a time?
I can't answer Jay's question.
Didn't
Jay just say something?
No, I was the one who asked you a question. I said Kakarot.
Go ahead.
I said Kakarot. When he had the load of the offense and when they needed a shot, they knew he was getting the ball. He's still under heavy pressure. When it's time to put up a shot, he did it time and time again. Not only throughout the whole playoff, he did it in the finals. He did it when Giannis was not on the court, and he played at an elite level, time in and time out, game in and game out in the finals. And then Giannis came back and dropped 50 on the closeout game. He had, of course, every player has a bad game, but overall, he was elite.
They played 6 games. He had 3 where he scored over 20 and 3 where he scored under 20.
Okay, so overall, he was elite.
So overall, he wasn't elite.
So again, you're that's just stats. You're not watching the game. When they needed a shot, what did he do? He had to create his own shot.
He was
and he
very
did that.
good
And he did that at elite level every game.
But no, that's
he was
not
the go-to
elite.
guy for the shot. Just because he didn't score a certain amount of points.
Level, brother.
All right, can we move on to the next topic?
All right, bro.
Can we no. Can we move on? Can we get to the topic on how Rachel thinks LeBron?
MJ, Kobe, all these Steph Currys, like Giannis, Jokic.
You're naming top
these
10
are
players of
people
all
who play-
time.
These are people who play at an elite level.
You're naming top 10 players of all time. Lord, just because they're not top 10 doesn't mean they can't be elite, bro.
I understand. Why do you think they in that category?
But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean you can't be elite.
Others are not.
No, that doesn't mean you
They
can't
can
be
be
elite.
good. Like I said, they can be very good. I'm not saying that Khris Middleton was ass in the finals. I would never say that. He played very well.
And that's
like
why
I just said, it was 6 games. 3 of them he gave you over 20. 3 he didn't. So what about the game when he gave you 11? Are you trying to tell me he was still elite in that game?
No, that's not what I said. I said overall.
Okay, you said consistency. That's not consistent. If the first game you give me 20 some or 30, and the next game you turn around and give me 11, you're not consistent. You're not elite.
and
So
that's why-
so was Giannis consistent? Because he wasn't either.
All right, let's look at Giannis numbers.
He
I got you. Give
wasn't.
me 1 second.
I was like, trust me, I know one of my favorite players.
Hold on, but it also depends on when you score those points. Bro.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to tell. Like, I watched it. Like
the overall game, should you be on point to be elite? That means from start to finish, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, all those players from start to finish.
Those are legends. Those are legends. Those are Hall of Famers.
But that's your elite category, bro.
That's